Building an endurocross track to practice on will come down to how much effort you want to put in, the kind of terrain you have, and the equipment you have to work with. First, don't be a dick and build a track that will annoy the shit out of your neighbours. You'll need to check with anyone who is within hearing distance, and of course make sure you aren't contravening any local bylaws or regulations. If you are serious about endurocross competition, check out the tracks you'll be riding on and try to imitate these as closely as possible with your practice track. Starting with the easy stuff, if you have natural steep terrain, use this for climbs, descents, and off-camber corners. Also use any rocks, logs, sand pits or bog holes you have on your property already. Assuming you have a trailer or suitable pickup truck or van, you can scavenge for rocks, logs, cars and truck tyres, railway sleepers and bricks. You may be able to access bigger items like tractor tyres and larger logs by approaching tyre shops and logging companies. Sometimes they'll give this stuff away, or at least just the cost of delivery. Also, if concrete slabs are being ripped up on a building site, you might get free delivery to your property. Concrete pipes, they'll be harder to get for free, but check out the price, they just might be within your budget. Tyres can be chained, bolted or tied together, or simply dig a hole and bury the bottom third. You can have a pile of fun with logs. Set some up at 45-degree angles to the track. Space them at intervals that make them more difficult to jump over, or space 2 logs so that you have to jump the first one in order to clear the second one. If you can't access large logs, try placing them on a mound of dirt to get more height. If you have a chainsaw and plenty of time on your hands, create a firewood pit, sort of the poor man's rock section. Pallets can be made into all sorts of obstacles, but you do run the risk of breaking these easily and coming to grief. We'd only suggest using them if reinforced with other materials to prevent breaking and subsequent injury. If you have the heavy machinery to move rocks around, have a crack at creating rock sections. For more challenge, put these on a slope or put tight U-turns in the rock section itself. This is Ruben Chadwick, 2014 Australian Junior Endurocross Champion, doing a few laps of the practice track he built only 6 weeks before the start of the series he won. Consider the legal issues if mates use your track. It's unlikely a mate would sue you, but if somebody dies, there's no telling what a grief-stricken family might do. It would truly suck if you lost your property and everything you owned because of a tragedy that wasn't your fault. If you can redirect a stream or have a water bore, make a water section and or bog hole. Adding rocks and logs to these will create either an endurocross hell or paradise, depending on your riding skills.